Good snowy afternoon to you. It's winter in Canada. Throwback Chevy's Winter in a Van series continues right after this. Throwback Chevy, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the program. Michael Coughlin here on a snowy Toronto afternoon. As you can see, I have the wood stove going. The smoke's coming out of the chimney. It's been treating me very well. So it's been really fantastic. And unlike most people living in Canada, I love this weather. And it makes me feel right at home. And I've been doing really remarkably well, all things considering. As you can see, we're in the middle of a weekend where we're estimated to receive about 25 centimeters of accumulated snowfall, which is like a good old-fashioned Canadian winter. We haven't had winters like this, quite frankly, since I was a little kid. I can't remember. Of course, this may be the effects of global warming. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but I just thought I'd let you in on a few of the things that I've been up to while this kind of weather hits us. And to illustrate to you that it's quite possible to live very comfortably in a van under these circumstances. So I've been obviously working, which takes up, most of my time, like a lot of people, but I am a bit of an artist and I do acting and music as well. So during this time I have been playing music, strumming my guitar, coming up with new parts and pieces, practicing some old ones, doing a little bit of recording with my friend Shannon Lyon in Kitchener. It's early in the year already. I've acted in one piece, Marine Disasters. I'll let you know if I learn anything about air dates. It was a lot of fun to shoot. I've mentioned it in previous episodes already. But other than that, it's the daily routine of shoveling snow, which is good exercise, and the kind of snow we're experiencing this weekend is very light, as you can see, so it's the good kind, if there is indeed a good kind. Certainly, for most people, all snow is bad, but for skiers and snow shovelers, we like powder. Very easy to move around with your skis or with your shovels. I've got some footage of me shoveling. I don't know how interesting that's going to be, but that's just a fact of living in the winter, whether you're in a house, apartment, condo, or a van. I have also been putting wood together. Sometimes I buy camp wood from places like Walmart or Canadian Tire. Sometimes I take untreated skids and cut them up and take the nails out, all that kind of thing. And they've been working really good for me. They don't seem to burn as well and as long. Well, they burn as well, but they don't burn as long as some good hardwood. If you can get that, that's certainly the best. I do notice that hardwood burns hotter and longer, so keep that in mind. If you're using the cubic mini wood stove, like many people out there are, don't burn wood pellets. And I learned that late after I had to clean out my stove for the first time, thorough cleaning, I might add. But they're not good for the cubic mini wood stove, so make sure you check the manufacturer's specs with any stove that you have to make sure you're burning some good fuel that is not going to make the soot and creosote build up any more dramatic than it should be. Other than that, the header wrap that I've put on my chimney pipe, I have a stainless steel chimney pipe, 3-inch pipe coming out of the top of my stove. The header wrap has worked wonders. I'm getting a more efficient burn and I'm getting less creosote buildup. But you may see, if you get a close-up of the chimney there, that it's almost time for me to, perhaps it is time for me to clean out my chimney once again. It's been about, I don't know, 2 weeks now, and it seems like there's some buildup starting to come out of my chimney cap, so I should get on that, but not today. It's burning okay right now. Never leave your wood stove unattended. I will also add to this fact that to this point that I have a fire extinguisher in my van, and it's closely located to the wood stove. I hope I never have to use it, but I just want to throw it out there that you should use or have a certified fire extinguisher if you have a wood stove anywhere, you know, in your home, in a cabin, in a shack, in a sailboat, and some people do have wood stoves in their sailboat, and in your van, of course, or camper, RV, anything like that. Safety first. Also, a carbon monoxide monitor or monitor of any air quality is a good idea. So keep that in mind. What else should I add to this? I have a solar panel. Some of you use solar panels. Some of you who are interested in using solar panels might like to know this. In the wintertime, you have to clear that thing off. I have some footage of me up on the top of the van brushing off that solar panel. In weather like this, you have to get out there every hour and clear that off if you want to maintain a charge in your auxiliary battery. So keep that in mind. That's something that you can't forget about. Otherwise, you're in the dead of night and you have no power for your lights, and you're basically in the dark unless you have a flashlight. Or if you need to charge your laptop or your phone or anything like that. I even run my TV on solar power from time to time. When I'm docked and I'm fortunate enough to have electricity, I can run electric for all my appliances, which is fantastic. But it's a luxury, and when you're out and about, by all means, having a wood stove gets you off the grid. A solar panel gets you off the grid, and I can't recommend enough that kind of investment for your mobile life. So if you need someone's opinion, take mine. It is really worthwhile to have a wood stove and a solar panel for your energy and heating needs. A little bit of free advice for you. As you can see, the van hasn't moved for a while. There's some ice buildup over the grill and the front wheels, and I mean, it's the time of year. That's what's going on right now. I've had some battery issues. I have some sort of weird slow drain with my electrical. I don't believe it's an alternator issue because that was replaced about a year and a half ago. And quite frankly, I don't drive a whole lot during the work season. So yeah, what can I say about that? You can see I'm just laughing at the marshmallow-like development on the top of my storage box there, my ski storage box. That's a great thing to have too, by the way. I can put, I don't know, my skis in there. I'm not doing much skiing in southern Ontario, I'll tell you that. That's what I miss about the west of Canada. For my viewers out in Alberta and British Columbia, I sure miss that ski season. Hello to everybody in Revelstoke, and hello to everybody in Banff and the Canadian Rockies. I want to shout out to all the people who have been subscribing. I really appreciate it. And Throwback Chevy has been doing well. I'm at the point where I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to start a separate studio in a van channel. Because I know some of you who are van people are not so interested in the music element, much to my chagrin, but I get it. And conversely, if you're a music person, you may not be that interested in the van how-to and what I'm up to in terms of my mobile life. So, I don't know, drop me a line or a comment and let me know what you think about that, because I'm starting to think maybe I should go that way and separate the two elements of my life into two different channels, and that way you can really tune into what you want to check out. So please, don't be shy. Speak up. This is your chance, after all. Moving right along from there, one of the things that has been taking up my time has been cryptocurrency. And I've been studying Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Neo, Electronium, Tron, Vibecoin, Waxcoin, the gamer coins. There's so many out there. I don't know if many of you are interested in that. I'd like to hear what you have to say about it, because I think some sort of electronic secured currency is perhaps the future that we're looking at, and we may be seeing a real investment opportunity. I'm certainly a believer to some extent where I'm investing to an affordable amount. Of course, I don't pay rent while I'm living in a van, so I'm able to divert some of my earnings into an investment portfolio. I've also invested in the blockchain on the regular stock market, but I'm curious if any of you out there have been looking at that or hearing about it and starting to investigate, particularly from the mobile community. I know some of you out there are saving money by living a frugal and simpler lifestyle. So chime in to the comment section below with that as well. I really appreciate all my supporters on Facebook. I've also moved on to Steemit. So find me at Michael Coughlin on Steemit. That's on the blockchain, by the way, social media on the blockchain. It's gathering steam. And yeah, there's a whole world out there that I'm appreciative to have them just drop by and watch a video and maybe share a comment. And of course, I'm connecting with people from all over the place. Hello, Colorado. They're having a lot of fun there with their dirt bikes in the summer and their skis in the wintertime. It's great to see you, my friend, chiming in. I appreciate it. It's a pretty good life. I am about to go back into the van and do some cryptocurrency investigating and researching. By all means, if you like what you're seeing, subscribe and say hello and give me a like, a thumbs up. If you like, don't lie. If you don't like it, don't do that. But please be nice in the comment section and be respectful of each other. And I really hate to see I don't know, I go on some YouTube comment sections and people are really cruel and they say a lot of things that I'm sure they wouldn't say if they were face to face. And I hope they're better people than they're letting on. That's it from a snowy Ontario, Canada. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the weather wherever you are. Make the most of it. And I'll talk to you the next time.